Friends, welcome back into the Golden Tee Lounge. Kevin Lindsay here. Hope you are enjoying your Saturday. It is the new year. It is January 1. Hopefully you are recovering from whatever hangover you might be having. But it is time to take a look at next week's event, our final World Championship qualifying event for commercial players. Home edition players, this is not a World Championship qualifier for you, but you're still going to get a fun little 2021 course here. This is kind of the easiest, aka the par 3s of 2021, and then the hardest of 2021, as in the par 5. So this is just a preview, so these setups, pin positions, all that, etc., are going to be different. We are playing on a PGA Tour just because we want to give you a better look at things here. But since we've got the original tees of 2021, I thought it would be fun to throw in some of those par 5s, although after that tee shot, I kind of feel like I deserve that. I knew I probably should have hit backspin there. Had a feeling that if I put roll on it, it would just clear like none other, but that's all right. If you could chip with the 5 hybrid, I guess it really doesn't matter. But this contest has a $3,000 prize pool for commercial players, $2,375 for home edition players. Same thing as always, play as many times as you want until the end of Sunday to get that best score. And of course, even though it is 2021, we had to include Tropical Falls and Pine Creek, which you'll see later in the course. This is, of course, Forest Knoll Hole 3. And when I say I wanted to make this the easiest, outside of the couple of par 3s that are on the back 9 because of those increased winds and everything, it is a pretty easy set of par 3s. Now these par 5s, they are going to be tough. This one, hole 4, is Hidden Temple, number 4, a par 5. That sometimes can set up pretty tricky. You're not always going to go around to the right like I did. You may go around to the left through the trees. But good luck to you no matter what. Let's see, number 5. This is our design hole from last year. Baja number 13. Hopefully, this one can set up sometimes long, but I didn't water it. That's the important thing. Number 6 here is Onse number 5. This one on the old pins and tees is a tough one to, well, it's tough in the sense it's easy to overthink. At least with this look I have here, I'm just going to high tee a driver, thankfully hit the bushes and not the actual trunk of the tree. But really you want to just end up in this area here, and then you should be able to just soft a 3 or 5 wood depending on the wind and how far up that rough you do get. So if you get an eagle on all of the even holes and birdie on all the odd holes, you should have a 27 under consistently for this course. I'm really bad at math, so that's probably wrong, but we'll see. Number 7 here, this is Onse 17. Wanted to throw one of the one of the tougher par 3s in early. Come on, how did that? You really gonna do this to me? Right over the cup. All right, cool. Wanted to throw one of those holes in there just because the rest of them are pretty easy. But because it is only number 7, you should get some pretty comfortable wins, so to speak. Talked about Pine Creek earlier. Of course, we had to include the Golden Tee 97 remaster course in there. This one, if you can high tee a 5 or 3 wood and get in the clear, should be all right. But again, this is, this is last week of World Championship qualifying for commercial players, so I had to make it somewhat of a challenge. Got it under the trees, just didn't pull back as far to the A as I thought there. That's all right. Forest number 6 as hole number 9. That one I feel like a lot of people are going to hole out, and hopefully it'll help all of you competing get to that next level, because I guess you guessed it, number 10 here at Monte Zeballos, and this is at number 7. Personally, I hate this hole, so I do sort of apologize for including it, but kind of don't. See if my high tee driver can get this up enough. Don't think it will. Oh, it did stay somehow. So, shout out to that little piece of rough that saved somewhat of a good score I had going. Especially on the Monte Zeballos holes, you kind of just gotta take what you can get with some of them. Some of those setups are pretty tough. All right, hole number 11, our next par 3. This is tropical number 7. I hit a terrible shot there, but it'll stay dry. Hole number 12, of course, I had to bring back this hole because I absolutely hate it, if I'm being honest with you. Onse number 13. This hole, much better with the original tees. With the new tees, it could set up to 6, maybe 700. I don't remember exactly on the 700 part, but it does set up pretty damn far. But for this contest, it should be relatively in that 550 range, which even with a win in the face was not too difficult for us to play. All right, hole number 13, Hidden Temple number 2. Back to those 130 to 175 looks with the original tees of 2021. I know that with the new tees, it did set up pretty short, but shouldn't be too bad for you. And then this one, 14, this is Forest number 13. Bit of a change of pace going back through the middle here instead of going around left short to have an easy approach here for eagle. Let's see, and I won off par, so yeah, I think my math might have been right. Hole number 15, Baja number 7. This one can get pretty interesting. Pretty straightforward hole, but with those higher winds of the back 9, can play a little tricky. Now, this is a hole that I'm not looking forward to, but I had to put it in there. This is Temple number 7. I think this is one of those holes where I just get in my own head. Just get in my own head, but that's all right. That is why I'm here doing the preview videos and you guys are out there competing, and I'm okay with that. Was hoping for the savory eagle from the hole out, but that's all right. All right, tropical number 12. Now, I had to throw a little bit of a tough hole in there at you towards the end. And then go ahead and curse me now because we had to finish off with Baja number 16. The old tees of this hole, the original tees, make this probably the toughest par 5. Not bad for this little preview setup, but can get pretty nasty in certain spots. So you're going to have to bring your A game if you're trying to either cash out in this event or get those last World Championship commercial qualifying spots. So there is your preview for next week's event, commercial last chance qualifier, home edition, just playing for prizes. I believe 24 is, well, definitely not par. I'm off a few, so it should be 27. I guarantee you'll see some 28, 29, 30s with those easy par 3s. So thank you for joining me. Have a happy new year, and we will see you guys next week here in the Golden Tee Lounge.